How everybody feeling out there today? Today's topic is opinion versus fact. I know everybody sees it on social media. Everybody has an opinion. That's why they said an opinion is the cheapest commodity on the market because you can get them dime a dozen. But before I get into how I feel about it, let's start off with the definition. A fact is a thing that is known or proven true. That is known or proven true is a fact. An opinion, a view or judgment formed about something not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. Opinion is how you feel about a situation, not having the facts to back it up. Now, my last video was based on the feminization of the black male, which went into a little bit about D. Wade's daughter. Most people's opinion about it is at 12 years old, you don't know what you want in life. As far as you may not know what food you want, or something like that. Where I know I can ask my wife, she's grown. I ain't gonna put her age out there. I can ask my wife what do she want to eat, and she still to this day don't know. So to say like a 12-year-old don't know what food they want, I know some older women that don't even know what food they want. So that's another opinion. That's not a fact. And if you're not someone who's gay, it's hard to say how somebody feels because you don't feel that way. I knew at 11, 12 years old, I knew I wanted to have a girlfriend. I wanted to mess with a woman. I knew that at that age. So to say that somebody else doesn't know, it's just based on your opinion about the situation. Now, I understand that some things you don't understand when you're young, and maybe you change your mind. But that's the good thing about growing. You have a chance to form an opinion and then experience life, and then you can change the way you feel about that. Now, there's a bunch of people out there that feels that Trump is a racist. I'm one of those too. But I have instances where he's done certain things to minority communities. But that doesn't mean that the people who support him are racist. It's other key factors where they feel that they support him. I don't group all of them into one basket. That's almost like saying most Muslims are terrorists. You see how easy it is to flip one negative into another negative? And most people's opinion only matters when they're trying to prove their point. When you're basing it on facts, it's hard to say that the facts are wrong. But it's okay to disagree. The thing I love best about me and my homeboys or me and my wife is we can have a honest, it can be heated or it can be a pointed discussion on any topic. What makes it healthy is the fact that each of us have time to express our feeling about how we feel about any situation. They express how they feel, I express how I feel. Then we can come together, think about it. Maybe I help them see it in another light, they help me see it in another light. But we came together and we can agree to disagree. Just because I feel a certain way, it's not on me to try to change the way they feel. Because that's how they feel. I can't change their feeling. I can make their thoughts view something differently, but it's still on that person to feel how you feel. And to the LGBTQ community, Q+ community, understand that everybody is not going to agree with your sexual preference. But that's cool though. As long as they're not coming at you, attacking you physically, some people will not be comfortable with it or may not want to see it. But that's how they feel about it. It's nothing that you can do, say, or me or anybody that's going to make them see it differently. But to understand that that's part of their growing is the part of your growing. To let them feel and think the way they want to feel, because you have the right to feel and think the way you want to feel. I know some people won't be comfortable with black and white, won't be comfortable with me, a black man, dating a white woman. They got so many qualifications, I say, to make you in order for you to be down with the black cause, you have to do such and such. When that's their opinion. And half of those people with those opinions, they don't even do as much as I do for the black community or my community. But they have an opinion on my blackness, how black I am, just because my wife is white. You see? But in terms of everything, it's okay to have that opinion. Way I look at it is, as long as I'm giving back to my community, I don't care how much somebody else out there says I'm black or I'm helping the black movement. I know what I'm doing in my heart to help everybody out. But that's where the problems come. And I'm not somebody that's going to argue with no opinions. I don't have the time to sit around and try to change your thoughts when I know that my thoughts are something positive. Some people are just negative. No matter what goes on, you got your conspiracy theorists out there that looks for any scintilla of a crack in a story, and the first thing they want to do is add a conspiracy theory to it, which is cool too, because all that is healthy. It keeps the mind going, and it makes you realize that everything ain't clean cut and dry. It's things that happen up behind the scenes that are done in a slick way, but then there's some things that just happen as a misfortune. You have your Bible people. They believe in the Bible. To me, the Bible is not based on facts. It's based on a bunch of other stories, because the Bible is not being told from God or Jesus. It's being told by a bunch of other people. So that's why I'm someone who believes in a higher power. I'm spiritual. I'm not religion. I don't have a religion. But I don't tell other people that, no, you shouldn't follow the Bible or anything of that nature, because it's based on the way I feel, even though some of the things that I feel about the Bible is based on facts. But we're not going to go into all of that. But I feel like the best way to move forward is to understand that people are going to disagree with you on no matter what the topic is. It's going to be disagreement. We should be able to communicate in a way to where you are trying to understand. Like, one thing me and my wife have worked on is we listen to understand and not listen to respond. Because when you're listening to understand and you take the time to process it, then you can come with a better answer of how you feel about the situation. But if you're only listening to respond, you're only thinking about your response to the certain things that are being said, instead of trying to understand what is actually being said. But that's just the process of learning that me and her have went through, and I have went through, as becoming a better understanding man, which I say I try to change each day. I try to be a better person each day, grow each day. So the person that you knew yesterday is not the person that you will see today, because it's something that I learned from yesterday that I'm applying to myself today. I hope everybody received this message, and the next time you're on Facebook or any social media expressing yourself, just remember to put IMO, in my opinion. Unless you have facts to back it up, then it's just your opinion, and you cannot change no one to see things your way. You may give them a little light into it, but don't try to change no one's thinking of how they feel or how they don't feel. This concludes my video. I want to give a shout out to Hayes Days Podcast, to my brother, my friend, Slug Life Podcast, and I need y'all to go check out my little cousin's music. His name on Facebook is Teddy L. Manson, and 90s Baby is his Spotify name. 90s Baby is NOSB 3 A's BY, and it's on Spotify. You can check out all his music. And just remember, tomorrow starts a new day.